Hi and welcome to this auto-emotional presentation for an absolutely beautiful 2008 Saab 9.3 Cabriolet. As you can see, the car is presented on a light silver Fawn metallic, as I believe it's called. The car is in excellent order, to say the least. As you can see, being a 2008, this particular vehicle comes with the factory facelift, which includes the entire front headlights and bumpers, giving it a much more aggressive and dynamic look. The car itself, with its Saab alloy wheels and color coordinated handles, wing mirrors and touches throughout the vehicle, really does make for a lovely example of this classic Swedish automobile. Well-known fact that these cars aren't driven by boy racers, so this one in particular, coming from the hands of expat from the UK, so rest assured it's been very well maintained. Service history from its official dealership at 𝗔𝗨𝗧𝗢𝗢𝗠𝗢𝗧𝗔𝗟. The car, as you can see, including the black roof, is in pristine order. Being the facelift, the rear lights are also crystal clear, so from any angle you can tell that this is one of the later models of this 9.3 Cabriolet, and it's got an absolutely brilliant 2-litre torquey turbo engine, which makes for absolute pleasure when driving this car. The vehicle is coming with 2 keys, both of which of course operate perfectly, remote central locking, and again paintwork and bodywork in excellent order, as is this roof and rear heated glass window. Opening the door allows you to venture into this fabulous cabin, so well designed and well laid out. One of the most comfortable cars you will drive. For those of you not familiar with the Saab brand here in the UAE, believe me, getting in this is much like the cockpit of a fighter jet, which is what these cars are based on, of course, with Saab's pedigree. Such a comfortable vehicle, and a true 2+2. You can quite comfortably get 2 adults in the rear. Black leather throughout in absolutely excellent order, no rips or tear. This is a proper prestige vehicle. Stepping into the car, closing the door, you're cocooned by that Saab feel. Ignition on the drive tunnel there. The car will go through all of its checks to let you know everything is fine. It starts absolutely on the button, and as you can see, check OK, and no lights remain on, no warning lights, as the vehicle's in brilliant condition. Electric mirrors, electric windows throughout, and you can also cut the power to the rear windows. This will give you an indication of the level of tinting, from the outside looking almost jet black, but of course street legal, and great visibility from the inside. Electric mirrors, that being the drivers. Press the button and that will be the passengers. They are also folding, so one touch and they collapse in and then can pull back out. The steering wheel, which of course has the airbag, as has most of the vehicle being a Saab car, as you can imagine. Remote door locking off the driver's carriage there. You've also got auto headlights, so just simply leave them on, and every time you're driving into a tunnel or the illumination becomes darker in the evening, they will come on by themselves. You've also got the front fog lights and rear fog lights, and on this particular car they have been upgraded to gas discharge xenon, so you've actually got xenon headlights and xenon fog lights on this car. The cruise control is absolutely brilliant. As you can see, the little icon there telling you that it's on. When you're driving, simply press the button and that's it. Your cruise control is set to the desired speed, plus, minus, so on and so forth. Steering column is adjustable off the little rake down there. You've also got the info button, which will change the parameters in the console there, telling you average fuel used, distance remaining, average speed, and you can also set up different settings as well. Of course, it's power steering with this hand stitched leather steering wheel. The car has had a beautiful upgrade of a double DIN media system, which includes a host of toys, navigation, radio, disc, Bluetooth, television, auxiliary AV in, video disc, iPod, USB, SD card, cameras, settings, even a compass on there as well, letting you know absolutely exactly where you are. Of course, one of the best features is the navigation. Simply press a button and it will load up, and while it does its magic tricks, we'll talk you through the rest of the electronics on the car. One of my favourite features on these 9.3s is actually the little cup holder. It's just a brilliant design. AC is absolutely ice cold on this car. You can see it's actually set to halfway because it's just so cold. You can't feel it, but of course you'll be able to hear it coming through the vents there, and that leads us nicely on to our navigation. It's such a simple, intuitive system to use, and always keeps up to date with the free for life downloads that you can do via the website on this GPS card. The vehicle as well comes with the original service book, of which has been stamped on numerous occasions by the official dealer as mentioned previously. So lots of service history there in the vehicle from 𝗔𝗨𝗧𝗢𝗢𝗠𝗢𝗧𝗢𝗍 themselves. Even the interior cabin lights have been upgraded to LEDs throughout the car, and of course that beautiful gearbox from Saab, which not only has your normal drive, but also you can go to the manual Triptronic mode, plus and minus, and that will shift there to M1. As you can see, I'm in M1, and pulling off even in M2 and M3, and again downshifting all the time will bring it back down, and shifting it across will again bring it to D. Of course, one of the best features of this car is this little button here, which, pressed it up to close it, press it down and it will lift up this roof, which, as you can see, does so without issue whatsoever. The retractable hardtop cover there, pulling down, and then it will lower all the glass as well, so giving you a true feeling of a complete convertible. And that's when you do get to take in the gorgeous lines of this car, and this is a good time to show you just how immaculate this black leather interior is on this car. And again, black leather interior on any car here in the UAE countries is quite rare, of course, but much favoured by the expats. Great looking vehicle from any angle, to be honest. That high rake line at the back makes for such a distinctive silhouette on these Saab vehicles, a bit of a trademark on their 9 series, from the 900 turbos all the way up to this, the 2008 gorgeous 9.3 Cabriolet. Again, just in such good order. You've even got the pop-up roll bars for worst case scenarios, but these cars are very sure-footed vehicles, drive so well and give you such a reassurance when you do put your foot down. The 2-litre V6 turbo from Saab, one of the nicest engines that they do, absolutely frugal in terms of economy, yet torquey when you put your foot down, and on these winding roads that we're blessed with here in the UAE, it's just such a lovely car to pilot more than drive, to coin a phrase from Saab themselves. So, ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation on this 2008 Saab 9.3 facelift Cabriolet with xenon headlights, full facelift from the factory, the black leather interior, ice cold AC, double DIN multimedia system. There's a lot of toys on this car, and we expect it to fly off our stable forecourts in a very short time. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this presentation by AUTOEMOTIONAL.